What up? What up? It's your boy Woody, and guys. Good morning, Age of Origins. Frenzies is over. I will give you a sneak peek right here. How 736 versus 877. Very, very, very respectable nation they are, and 877 are fighters. So if you guys ever go up against them, I'm gonna tell you right now, you better be ready to fight. You better be ready to fight because they're going to show up. And they're going to show up deep. So, much respect to them. I do have a video that we'll be releasing. So when that releases, I'm not going to like give anything away right now. But when it releases, you'll be able to see exactly why the point difference is so large. Certain something happened, and it would not have been that big if something did not happen. Either way, I will say that Cockroach, awesome guy by the way. He right now he is a head of state winner. Individually with 6.7 billion, and then Archie in 732 is in second, and in Pasa. Now this is weird. You got two of the 877 players in the top three, and of course they slipped past me by a lot. I came in fourth, so I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. But anyways, guys, let's hear about how you guys' stuff went. Like, I want to hear about you guys' frenzy. I don't want to just talk about mine. Let's hear about it. Don't everyone talk at once. Okay, I guess. Anyone? Pop a pump more? 1025? How'd you guys' frenzy go?
Hey, what's up, Woody? Good
What's
morning.
good morning? Or
We got smashed by 10:39. Those guys brought it. I didn't have the whole 24-hour period to play, so I only had a couple hours, but yeah, man, they brought it and gave us more than smoke.
you said 1039?
Yes, sir.
Like, did they bring more people than you guys can get on?
Yeah, we had a few tower defenses where we ran them out of there, but they would just I would imagine they would just get some more members and come back and push us out, and we just didn't have much participation this weekend. We're still trying to rebuild our nation.
I was just trying to see what they have. They got two 40s. 1039, right?
Yes,
Okay.
and that guy there at the top, man, he's strong.
Let's check and see what he's cooking. Oh, my guy at the top. He's a dog guy. KKOMI. He's got 14 as a 40. Titans. Okay, this is where he got you guys at. His Titans are very very strong.
It's
So
not just him too. I mean, look down that line.
yeah,
That's
I'm
that's
looking
quite
at.
a
Yeah, these are decent. These are a couple. Dudes got some gold Titans in there. That's good though. Um, ooh, you got one, two. You got four gold planes too. That's not bad.
yeah.
That's not bad. So that tells me that you guys had some fun.
I'm trying to get some participation up on our nation. It's just we're not winning with it right now. That's all. We just don't have enough real players. I mean, if you take a look at our nation, I mean, it's completely saturated with C6s through tens. I mean, it's hard to even find a spot
1025, right?
yeah, to teleport. It's crazy, but we're still dealing with that.
Was it you talking about the bots or the people that made farms right off the bat?
Man, we have an alliance. We probably got three different AI botted alliances in there. They're just farmers.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So,
I took it upon myself to just bounce around, look for them, because they auto bubble and all that stuff.
hmm
And I want to say I stole 400 million minerals in a weekend.
oh my god,
Yeah, I mean, it cost me a lot of gold bouncing around doing that shit, but I just wanted to see if I could do it. And
dude,
yeah, they're low.
dude. So I walked into this frenzy. And you guys are gonna judge me. I can already feel this. Um, I
Never
walked.
that.
I walked into frenzy with 350s and about 150 25 speeds, right? And I had 350 gold, dude. I was at the point where I was buying gold to speed around, like buying packs just to speed around in this fucking frenzy. Like,
Wow.
Like $1,000 worth of fucking packs just to fucking be active. Like, how did they go through all this so much? Well, it was crazy. It was trying to be compatible. So I know what you mean.
It's easy to do.
Very easy to do. Very like there was like the polar the iron blood speeds. I didn't buy those packs, so I think that might have been why I kind of screwed myself. Is I came up short. I came up short, and I'm like, oh no. And everyone's like, Woody, don't go to sleep until you get first place. I'm like, guys, I'm literally at fucking 10,000 gold left.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was that
Yeah,
close.
I know the last round of GC, and this is this is real. The guys who really get after it, they know it's not far fetched, but 50% speeds over 1,000. 25s, I ran through probably 700 of those and an additional 2 million in gold. That's crazy.
In this frenzy.
No, in GC
Okay.
last
Oh
week.
yeah, GC
Yeah,
easily. Yeah. Oh, easily in
yeah,
GC,
crazy.
dude. I remember when I
And
came.
I also had S running around trying to zero me every time he got a chance too, and that dude was vigilant, man. He would just get me trapped and shit. So that's fine. Targeting me means I'm taking him off the board.
Yeah,
So that's why we kicked him out of fourth and took third place.
but I mean that's there you go. There you go. You eliminate them from the GC finals, and that's smart. Um, if you remember when I first came to 736, my first GC in 736, I went through 800,000 gold in just one round.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah,
Third round was over 2 million in
two
gold.
million. I can only
Yeah,
imagine, dude.
yeah.
Which
And,
which alliance are you? Like, where's your location? I'm looking for you.
oh,
Up here?
yeah, DRK.
Okay, so you're in dark.
Yeah, yeah.
Where at? Up here? Where you at? I want to see some dragons. I'm totally going the opposite way. So
Yeah,
you're at this corner.
yeah, we're all the way up to the right there.
Up to the right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, right next to the governor's mansion.
You
Oh,
sure?
wait, where are you at? Oh, you're on the opposite side. Yeah, go to the other governor's mansion.
Oh, so you're at the bottom one.
Yeah,
I want to see what you guys got cooking.
yeah, it should be to the right of DEI there, if I'm not mistaken. To your right.
I gotta usually go by the middle, then squeeze this way. There we go. So you guys are over here.
Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
there you go.
Okay, I see. Okay, okay. Let me ask you, why did you pick this location? If you don't mind me
I
asking.
didn't. Yeah, this was all done previous to me. This nation was probably 5 months before I even started a city in it.
Okay,
Yeah, and DRK was the predominant alliance, kind of always has been.
gotcha, gotcha. I understand what you mean.
Yeah, when I caught on to all the farming as being such a problem, and these guys really want not necessarily DRK, but the entire nation was just showing priority to resource mining. Um, I didn't really see a difference between any of the alliances. They were all just super farming,
L-
for the
l-
most part.
Let me ask you
And
something. Do you guys still have those resource sellers in here?
oh yeah,
Um, and
I don't know who's keeping them busy, but yeah, oh yeah.
another question to ask is, if you have them, do all your players, would you say they're farmers? Because I'm seeing a whole bunch of farms, and are they all active in farming? Like the people that are in your alliance?
Um, I want to be fair with that. I think maybe the bottom, maybe there's I've seen some arguments where guys, they still want to keep 5 farms and stuff like that, and
Well,
I
there's a
I
there's a
that's
reason. There's a reason why I'm saying this, and
mhm.
I'm hoping that so if you have a whole bunch of resource sellers in your nation, we just know right off the bat, everyone that's going to be watching this or so on and so forth, right off the bat, resource sellers, that is their full time job, right? If you have a free to play player that will just focus and he likes to farm and that's all he does, why not um, use that player as kind of what you guys are trying to push versus an outside guy that's doing what he's doing in literally 20 different nations. You see what I mean? And by doing
Yeah.
that, you can literally zero out those resource sellers in your nation, which will bring the activity in your nation down significantly, and just use your own, or just like share of other alliances at that matter that are doing it. Because there's like I think Lee got it or someone else said it before. There's always someone in your alliance or in the second alliance, third alliance that has what you need. If you all you gotta do is ask for it. Like
Oh yeah, I mean I've got 1 billion minerals. No, 1.9 billion minerals. I tell everybody, you need anything, let me know. I'll send my troops out, and you can have whatever you want. But that's almost never taken up.
oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah. I'm not quite sure why they're all still stuck to it. I really don't believe there's anybody in our nation who's really buying any minerals, but
I well, I mean,
maybe it's a way
you're
to interact with the game for free. I have no idea.
well, you're almost at the point to where you no longer everyone should be almost uranium ban at this point. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I know my nation is so any RSS sellers that come in our nation, I tell them it's their food. If they want to, no,
Right.
their food, their food. If they're gonna be here, their food. Like um, yeah, but yeah. I do see freaking Archie in here. Archie, can you please post that report that I seen? There was a report that an attack that he did solo that or maybe not solo, but it blew my mind. Um,
I know which one you're talking about,
yeah,
Woody.
it blew my mind. Um, I gotta see it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I gotta
I'm
show it
just I'm just
off.
looking at
Guys, this is gonna blow your mind when you see this. Like, absolute blow it.
it.
While we're waiting, we got here 1 to 16. Knots like us. I take it that's GOAT 2.8. Not bad. Not bad. Checking your favorites. You know it's in your favorites.
What are is this supposed to be a one big 1v
dude,
report?
dude, you're gonna flip when you see it.
Yeah, he had a lot of them, Woody. He almost had 4 billion points, so
Right
he definitely
here.
had a lot.
Okay. No, this is not the one.
No,
No, I want the big one, buddy.
All right. Okay.
Like, guys,
yeah,
put it this
one.
way. Put it this way.
Yeah,
He's already killed 5.8 million. And I'm saying this isn't the big one. This isn't the one I'm looking for. But look at that, 5.8 million.
that was a C40 or C39 you hit there.
Yeah, I'm looking for the big
That's
one.
nuts.
I could go in the other room where I seen it. I just don't know how people would feel me going in that room showing chat.
Yeah,
Holbrook's
Purvis
gonna pull it
first.
up for us.
There it is.
What the hell?
Here it is.
Jesus.
Here it is.
Jesus.
Holy shit! 27 million troops killed. Oh my
I mean,
god!
how did they only kill 24,000? Like, was that only P1 or?
I don't know. Well, we don't know 175. I'm sure a lot of these older nations, uh, they know 175. But even at that, let's say they were like T4s or T5s. You don't get 27 million kills off those. That's a lot. That's that's fucking
You know what's
it's
happening? It's like, what's happening?
Yeah, no shit.
how
Jesus.
long did that battle last?
Uh,
4,000 kills probably ran right through them.
Probably, yeah. I sped in there too, Woody. So the red was really small, but it was just kind of moving real slow. And then I sped in there, so I was just, I don't know what's happening.
That's insane.
Yeah, I bet that looked like a Doom Arena report.
Something. That's insane. I seen that and I was like, what the fuck? Of course, I was at work, so I couldn't really do anything or say much. I was just like, oh my god. And Archie's at the what was it, second place? Yeah, second place on the whole entire event, head of state. So I
But
mean,
he didn't really play the first 2 rounds like this. He scored almost 4 billion yesterday alone.
yeah.
He really didn't play as much the other first 2 rounds.
I can't find the freaking report.
We found it. We found it. Holbrook pulled it up and posted it.
Okay.
And then
Okay,
this one too, 5.8 million kills on this one is just man, man.
indeed.
That was a C39.
That was a 39.
Right.
Yeah. So at least okay, we'll just say like a million of it's probably T4s because we know the older nations they like to do that for the
He
Kush.
doesn't have any T4s.
None. Oh my god.
Nothing.
Oh my god. Well, if this was void, did you double tap him or no?
No, he ran away.
Well, I kind of would too, if we're being real. Jeez, that's insane.
They try to trap us too with a C41 or a C40. I don't know if Archie has that report. That report
No,
actually
no, no.
shows about timing, how if you get 30, 40 people to hit at the exact same time, how effective it could be, even at 130 million or 150 million BP C41.
Oh yeah, timing is everything. Like
Timing was everybody hit at the exact same time.
so, like when guys when if you guys are gonna do a team attack, it is
Yep.
so important to use that gift
So
box.
important.
That gift box,
Yep.
and when that gift box hits, and we're talking about
Everybody.
this right here. You all have to send in speed. It's not just
Yep. Yep.
1 or 2 speed, and we're gonna walk in there. No, you have to get there at the literally. I think it's like what, a 2 second delay. Like you got that 2 seconds to do maximum damage. So
Yep.
you want to get in there, guys, as fast as possible. Don't if you hit the plus in the chat, just
Mhm.
know you are literally telling everyone that you're gonna speed in there.
Yep.
So, and it doesn't mean 125. Hey, I sped. No, you're gonna fucking hit 50 or gold until you get there, as fast as you can.
And if you do that, it's effective.
Oh my god, it's so effective.
This guy was at 130 or 150 million BP, and I think the first 38 hit at the same time, and the battle report was immediately in the red, which I'd never really seen because people are always dripping in one at a time. And when we hit it, he shielded up right away. It was just too late.
Well,
It was
yeah.
just too late.
Even for say your mega whale, let's just say Archie. Archie hits someone with 150 million BP, and he's in there for 3 seconds alone. The amount of troops that someone has at 150 million BP is going to eat everything he has within those 3 seconds, or
Right.
before you guys get in there. So at this point, Archie is no longer
Damage.
he's no longer good for the fight. Like if we're being real, you want the biggest player to be in there first, obviously.
Right.
So he's going to speed faster than you guys. But you guys need to be right behind him because you guys are his meat shield. You guys are all the big guys' meat shields. Yes, you might lose a little bit more troops, but you're going to kill a lot of troops.
Right. And members have to understand that and accept that, depending on what city level they are. That
Oh.
each city level matters. You have a different role. Like you said, Archie or a Woody or a Holbrook, they got to be in there first, but everybody got to be right behind them.
Yeah,
Otherwise, just no.
like in my nation, it could be me or K. Like me or K, he's K one
He's a
thirty
whale.
eight. You know, he can be in there first as well because like his shits. Like for instance, his plans are better than mine. My Titans are better his. My officers are better his. For not for long though. That guy is fucking. So K is after this guy in the mines. I'll show you. And I think you guys already know who I'm talking about. K is after this guy.
Oh, your friend, and you and Archie's friend.
Yeah,
He's not my friend anymore.
Yeah, he K's after this guy, and when he gets him, he's gonna freaking make him his farm. Yeah, this guy tried to get me, and he couldn't get me yesterday.
Jeez, he's obsessed with you.
Dude, you think? You think? You think, dude? Like for
God, he has to let it go.
dude, I am the only one he hits. The only one.
I think it's Camel's devious plan to keep you spending.
Yeah, you know what? That's funny that you say that because I actually thought that too. I actually thought that too. I was like, you know what? This is kind of yeah,
That's extreme.
yeah. He doesn't like me apparently. But I mean,
Yes.
everyone else in his alliance, they leave me.
But in GC, I know you love that.
Oh, dude, GC was awesome. Not gonna lie, I loved it. I loved it.
That was fun.
Demote in the YouTube chat saying, all right, let's go. Makes this live last 4 hours. Don't got much work." Oh no, I promise you, I haven't slept yet. I promise you, ain't gonna be no 4 hours long. Maybe about 2 hours, and then it's fucking snooze time. But let's go back up and start the. I just wanted to see that report. Like I was impressed when I seen it. And I want everyone else to be impressed. All right, so what day is it today? 28th. So that's old. That's old. All right, right here. First one. Looks like the winner of this is 439. Overall, 52 did not come in first, but they did win against Nation 2, Kitten's old nation. 858 beat 541. 550 stopped 528, which was a given. We already knew that one. Hey, Gord, you want to mute your mic, please? All right, cool. Let's look and see exactly how, oops, this played out. 14 to 11, that ain't bad. One punch got first place. Did this one get zeroed out, or did they fight?
They were fighting.
Okay, but did it get zeroed out or no?
Only the one could say that. I'm not sure, but I'll ask Striker probably later about it.
It's weird when I look at like 52, not seeing Striker in first.
He's trying to get first, but there was a lot took it by the time he could fight. You know, not much left.
Right. Well, I'm sure we all go through that.
Yeah.
If you're not there right away, there's nothing left. Unless the towers. I mean, the towers, you have something. But,
Yeah, you can plunder them there. I said to him to go and plunder the towers.
well, I mean, you guys got for 81 to get first place. So, and you said that 52 is back in the Civil War.
Yeah. And like Sayers used to do, Striker and a few others are hitting a poo and SS1 because they're leaking points a lot again.
Oh boy. So is this gonna be another like 4-year Civil War, or is it
I don't know. Mandara wants to be the king of the state and all this stuff. So, yeah, basically they're arguing there's no leaders. But Striker's obviously the strongest, so he's the one that should be leading.
Yeah. But so I think I have to mention that, and because this happens in other nations too, that just because you're the strongest person in the nation doesn't necessarily mean that you're the best choice to run the nation. Um, for instance, like myself, I don't like R5. I will not be R5. You know,
No, I wouldn't want to be. I've been R4 and it's tough work as well.
yeah, I sit back, let the kids play, and if I got a problem, that's when I'll tell the R5, no, that's not going to happen. But yeah.
What started it was an old report on the Oxy base.
Oh, okay, I remember Oxy CD.
Well, that was Stryker's base, and he was new to the state, and SS1 zeroed him. Didn't zero him, but he lost the stack of troops on that one first
So,
before the
so,
Sayers account.
so your Civil War is going on right now over a report that happened over 2 years ago.
Over about a year ago.
What the fuck? Come
Or
on. What the hell? Come on, guys.
Stryker
Get it?
steered and then started, so yeah, some left ED1 and it kind of kicked everyone off then.
Oh, I remember
You
that.
know,
I remember that when that happened. That was, I think the entire game when ED1 fell apart at that point. The entire game was like, what? ED1 just fell apart? Oh my god! But I remember that day.
and there's no controlling someone strong like Stryker. I mean, he won't be told he can't do anything. So,
Well,
yeah, we're kind of stuck at the moment.
let's see just how strong he is. I know he's strong. I know he's strong. But let's just see just where he's sitting for '06.
He's back in ED1. Bender's in a poo, and a lot of other ED1 joined the poo.
Nice too.
Yeah, he's strong. But the drop is huge from there. So back when I played in 52, it was right around where 17, 16, and 17 was like max. Like you were the strongest one almost in the game kind of deal. You were strong as fuck. So seeing that everyone's still in 15, 14, 12 and stuff like that, there's not much growth really happening right now, other than Striker.
No.
Other than Striker.
Yeah, Stryker buys a lot and, well, helps out a lot in the state, but my god, they even Bender dropped his shield and said, "Oh, I'm looking for targets." As Sayers used to say, if you didn't have any troops in your base, there was no worry about him hitting you.
Technically.
So they hit Bender, ED1, and he had a stack of troops on a few times they did it. So he's trying to give points away, they say.
Wait a minute. Hold on. How close? Where did he? You know what? Where did he end up in the actual head of state ranking?
Bender?
Yeah.
Well, I'll have to go and have a check for you. Because I think he was zeroed out before he could even get anything opened in this one.
Well, here's what I'm saying. A lot of nations, a lot of players. If they can't get the 3 stars, win head of state, they'll go for individual. Okay, and the best way to go for individual, and I hate to say this because everyone's going to start doing it, is literally get zeroed out, heal, get zeroed out again, heal, just continuously doing that. And you'll just gain so many points. Not saying it's bad. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's going to cost you. You're going to lose the void, or you're going to lose the frenzy. But yeah.
Well, yeah, you'll be up in the top and a lot of golden points. I don't think Bender made it into the... After this one's been done, I can't really see Bender in the top.
So he's not in the top 3 or top 2 at that matter?
Top 100, out of all of it. This Void, Frenzy, Void and Frenzy. He's nowhere to be seen
okay, then
on the season. The frenzy. Mm.
Well, I'm talking about all together.
The
Like,
frenzy's
like,
not in the top 10 or anything like that.
like if you look in, hold on, look here, and you go to season, and you go to season rankings. The top three is what I'm talking about for season ranking. I'm not talking.
Yeah, Bender's
I'm
not
not.
there.
Okay, so I don't know what he's doing then.
Um, Actually, Striker is 10th on the season.
That's weird. That's weird to see him so low, but I don't know. I hate to see that nation again in civil war, but you know, whatever. It is what it is. Um, as we all know, civil war is not good for
No.
not good for an older nation. I believe it is good and very healthy for a brand new nation because it lets you know how the game is, and what you can expect. Um, and people don't really quit right away, um, when they first start the game. Now, after your first merger, guys, Civil War, you shouldn't be doing even thinking about it. But I mean, it happens. Like,
Yeah, well, we merged.
unless it's an agreement to somehow lower your nation BP, then that's fine. You know, but like you play the game after, I'm gonna say after 6 months. I mean, come on, you got to figure out the game. Now you got Void. You know that you can't win it while you're in Civil War. It's very hard to. You know, sometimes your number one alliance has to lean on the second alliance to make a trap for the number one alliance to be able to get some points. Vice versa. You know,
Yeah,
that's. But
I mean, Hob works well with them, as you can see,
yeah,
with ED1.
yeah, but
Um,
down there, it
yeah,
takes more than one alliance, and I think
yeah,
everyone's figuring that out now. That it takes more
they're
than one alliance.
having they're having to. I don't like saying it, but we thought it was over with the Pooh and SS1 given points, but they're having to babysit them, as they say. Again.
You know, that's one of the reasons why I left 52. Don't get me wrong, awesome nation back then and very strong. But the Civil War part of it, it was more like if you want to compete for like GC, you just can't. Not in those kind of nations, you just can't. And I hate to say it like that
Yeah,
because they might be listening, and if they are, I apologize, but that's the
and
way.
I don't like saying it, but I'm just telling the truth mainly.
Exactly, exactly. But well, I wish 52 some luck, and I hope they get things figured out. I hate to say it, but I do got to move on. Um,
Yeah, I'll just say one thing that as well. What's keeping this going is Mandara wants to be like Sayers, the top of the two alliances, but Sayers was never the leader of Hub.
that's sad. You would think that Sayas would step in, but then again, he's probably gone and don't give a fuck anymore. Which
He's got his own life to look after at the moment.
exactly, exactly. All right, moving on. We have 7-1 versus 908. 36 versus 54. Looks like 7-1. Wow, I don't know what the. Okay, hold on. 7.6 million kills versus a 4.4. 701. Do you guys have a lot of T4s in there? Or like, cause no, okay, the point difference right there. That's ouch, ouch. Who won this void or the frenzy? 7-1 or 908? Well, you guys are either drunk, hungover, or something. Man, these guys can talk. Right? Like, come on, you guys. Usually, I can't get you guys to stop talking. Now, no one's talking. Don't take offense to that, guys.
Only if it was a draw.
Yeah, but so who won not the report? I'm talking about the overall frenzy. Who won? 908 or 701? Really? No one knows.
I think 908, 908.
Well, Enox posted it. So I mean,
He probably took too long. Like, he disappeared and fell asleep because he was talking about all this other stuff.
Man, it's been 30 minutes. Give me a break. 30 minutes. Wow. Okay. Well, we'll just move
You
on.
won't shut up about this Archie
Hey,
report.
Woody, 9081.
9081? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, and also 7-1 has dropped bracket now to to the 693. The bracket in GC because of the merger that just happened. They've dropped bracket. That sucks. All right, 587 versus 711. 587 just, man, ate them up. That's J Dog in there.
I don't have our report, but because I don't play anymore. But I hear that 151 got fucking fucked by 567.
Who got fucked by 567?
My nation. I think it was Bodizi's nation. Just the tip.
Oh
They
yeah.
fucking ate them up, mate. They fucking annihilated them.
Well, I bet. I bet they did. They're very strong.
I think one of the guys might have the report. I'm not playing, so I don't have the report. But I think someone from there might be able to post it.
Well, they do. It's funny. We had 925 in that new event. The Wastefield just fucking walked over them. How did they beat 582? Is 582 a Lock Nation too? Anyways,
Who knows?
looks like 587 did take the overall win of the season, so that's good for them. J Dog, good for you. And it looks like I can't even see this. 908 took the overall win. Cool. Hell yeah. And then here, 1111 took the overall win in the 11734. Wow. What if this is weird to see all these old nations versus a new nation. A new nation takes the overall win. Wow. GG on that one.
Yeah,
They
that's
seem
dope.
Yeah, like
they seem to be stronger than old nations, newer ones.
I agree. So remember about a year ago when I was talking to you guys and I said it there's a lot of these newer nations that are just so fucking strong that other than like numbers, and I mean like, you know, how you guys can have 60 people, 80 people in an attack, I think that they can pick some of these older nations apart. Like there are some mega whales up there, guys. Like I didn't even when I was in 373, we all knew who Ram was. We all know who Legot is. We all knew who Maverick is, and all the people, super strong cities and stuff. But when I came into 736, I did not think that there was going to be these mega whales. I was like, oh, they're going to be like 1,200 stats. You know, boy, was I wrong. There's super whales up here, guys. Like mega whales like no other. Congratulations, 1111, on you guys' win. Let's keep going. I think we went over this one already. 374 took that win. Yeah, man, that's. I know that not having freaking Vegas in 785, I know that's got to be hurting you guys. I'm sorry.
Nah, it was fine. It was fine.
Hey, Woody, Fraggle asked you to unmute him.
Okay. Gotta find him. There he is. Okay, he is unmuted. Yes, Fraggle. Fraggle. Okay.
I was just getting you to unmute me for when you got up to
Gotcha.
my screenshot. That's all.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
No problem. Anyone that anyone from this 374 or 429 or any of these that can explain how things went? I know Holbrook's from 785.
Albrook is busy now because he's working. He's not in the States. He's in Europe. But we were down by 3 billion before Kie.
Okay.
So we did our best, and if you see the total points, just said our alliance did like 6 billion points.
Jeez.
And we have that fucking problem with the other second alliance that they are still like lovely people. So we showed them where the real power is, and but I think we did an amazing job because down by 3 billion points, and then we went up like to what's the difference? 1.6.
Yeah, 1.6. I was gonna say that's not bad. That's
Yeah.
3 billion points. That's hard to eat. Like 1.5, you can eat that and come back, but three,
Yeah.
that's tough. That's tough. So
Yeah.
you guys are halfway there. Unfortunately, just didn't have enough ump. And 114, we all know who 114 is. They're a strong nation.
Honestly, I saw some accounts like I didn't expect from the 114 to have like still 400, 500 melee and 600, 700 like LRA. Like damn, you're double aged than us, and you still have that stats.
Were they in the main alliance or were they in like the second or third alliance?
We attack all the alliances. What we found, we were just going.
Gotcha. Well, damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, I don't know what to say. Better luck next season at this point. It's hate to say it like that, but
We are looking for one thing. Hopefully, Camel will.
yeah, I agree. I thought I was fucking hallucinating or something real quick because I keep seeing Mondo. I'm like, what is up with all these Mondos? But I see 722 got fucking smacked. Nice. Thank you, 400,
Yeah.
for doing that. Thank you. All right, moving on. 1170 took the W, overall W in the season. They had fun. It looks like. Well, I don't know if this is fun. 3.7 to 2.5. That kind of looks like a stale frenzy. But squeeze the one. But squeeze the win. Congratulations, 1070. Let's check out some of these reports. Or 1170, I'm sorry. So 10 to 24. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. Let's check out the next one. Oh, wow. The points. So is 1079 like... Are they they don't got it together? Because 29 people versus 10. And they just fucking ate him like fucking breakfast. At a tower. Interesting. Congratulations, 1170. Looks like 767 took the overall win too. I see the 3 stars against 286. 9.3 to 7.7. Commander took first place. Already knew that was going to happen. GG on that. Sean, anything to say? Looks like you guys had some fun.
It was a really it was fun. It was funner than I expected it to be. Going in, I think we were down probably 1 billion within the first 8 hours.
Okay.
And just finding cities. I mean, a lot of the cities dropped their bubbles, and they have honestly a ton of outlying alliances that were, no bubbles and had 2 million troops in it.
No.
So,
are you serious?
Yeah, there was one guy that was like a C-37 with like 5.4 million troops that got zeroed out when he dropped his bubble.
No. Oh no. Oh man. That's gotta suck. I was gonna say because like Wild Baby Gang, they're a alliance that they're strong.
They're very strong. I mean, they got like I think 11 41s in the alliance.
Yeah, and they'll come with 60 people, easy.
Yeah, they will.
You make it sound like it happened. Did it?
I don't know.
Well, damn. This is another older nation versus newer nation. Did you guys expect to win this or one, or were you just like, I don't know, but let's see what we can do?
Sean, you can tell
kind
him.
of- what?
You could tell him.
Wait, who is that? Is that Commander?
Yeah.
Man, that's for you to share.
Oh, let's hear it. Let's
I
hear it.
wasn't-
Let's
I
hear
wasn't
it.
a part of it. If you share it, that's up to you.
Oh, I'm not sharing it, but we can talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Come on, don't leave me in suspense.
Oh,
Come on.
they came after me. 75 of them. It was man.
Did
They
it?
didn't get us.
Let's see
They
that
didn't get
report.
us.
Let's see that report. Let's see that report.
I don't know where it is. It got lost.
Oh, yeah, bullshit. Bullshit. Well, don't be scared to post a report. I mean, they tried and they failed. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Honestly, Gambit's the one who's like, it can't leave our alliance. I don't know why he even said it, but
I know,
I'm not
that's
getting
why.
into it with Gambit.
That's why
Well, I'm
I was
scared
like,
of Gambit,
I won't
but
talk
it
about
is.
it.
I mean, it happens. It
It
happens.
does. It does.
I mean, it happened and we won it, thankfully.
Jeez.
Yeah, we did.
I mean, take pride in that kind of hit. When I got smacked by freaking 65 from who was it? Who was it? Don't tell me. Don't remind me.
717.
Yeah, when 717 smacked me with 60 people, I was like, holy shit, and the whole world found out about it. So I mean, and honestly, they got a YouTuber over there, and they actually posted it on their YouTube. It's like it's something to take pride over. Like, and you know, honestly, 286, they play 100 nations. You know, this is probably their first 700 nation that they played, and a lot of these older nations, they're going into some of these newer nations just like, oh, this should be a cakewalk. And some of them, not saying all, but some of them are finding out that it's not as easy as they think it is.
Yeah, it's funny though.
286 is that nation. 286 is that nation. I've seen a video that they put together about 100 person attack.
Yeah.
So we knew they didn't play around going into it.
They don't play around.
Yeah,
Well,
they
zeroed
don't play around.
And Jason too, in 777 and 830. So we knew that they had the power and the people to do it.
Right. Yeah, they do. They went against 830 in Void or Frenzy.
Yeah, the first Frenzy, then Void, they had 777, and then us, they had Frenzy against.
Okay. Too bad it wasn't Void.
They zeroed out Sada in 777.
Yeah.
He's strong.
Yes, Sada's pretty strong. He's pretty strong. I know exactly. That's Zilat's old city, right?
No, Sada is Sada.
Okay.
Ymir has Sada.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Zilat.
You're right. Emir has. Okay, my bad. Sorry, Sada, if you heard that. You probably will hear it too. Well, damn. And so I'm gonna say congratulations, you guys, on your not only a GC winners for your globe, but for the season for head of state winners too. Talk about a double whammy, huh?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. All right, we'll keep moving. All right, right here we have 255 versus Nation 30. No surprise, 255 whomped them. Doubled their points. More than doubled their points. Jesus. Baby Oracle in first place. Well, I mean, I think 30 knew it was going to happen. They're probably like, oh, great, we got 255. Fuck. 425 versus 621. Okay. Oh, that's a big difference in points. Wow. There's a lot of fighting to happen in there. Wow. And I know those two nations are not going to talk about too much. I get it. They respect each other.
Yeah, Woody, this is Big Bird.
Hey,
I would
Big
just say,
I echo what you were saying. No surprises that 255 took the 3 stars from our bracket.
Yeah.
The one thing I would note that I thought worked really well for our frenzy with 425 is, we had kind of an aside agreement where we agreed we weren't going to push phases 1 through 4. So at least KGK and GFK we're not going to push.
Right.
And so the score was within a few hundred million going into KE, which I think helped prompt more fighting. And we had a fun frenzy. There were great reports on both sides, and at least for me, I learned some new tricks. And it's fun going against nations that really are thoughtful on how they play KE and kind of play that chess match
Right.
with you. And so, much respect to 425. It was a lot of fun, and good luck to them in future events. They are a super strong nation, super well organized, and everybody knows who they are already. So I'm not saying anything new, but
Right.
we're going to keep seeing them on the rankings pages for a long time.
So I do like what you said about keeping it fairly close. The side agreement about first four, the first four, because by doing that, you guys all know it's going to be somewhat fair. You're not gonna have that person that says, "Well, you recruited 4 billion," and so it's fair. I like that, and I hope Camel somehow, some way puts that into effect, because then you wouldn't have these cities at 800 million BP, 850 million BP, and have to worry about that, because there's nothing you can really do against those players, but they can do a lot.
Yeah, and I think I would, obviously there's a lot of respect between 425 and 621, goes both ways. And I think if you've got that kind of relationship with your opponent, just have the conversation. It was quick. I mean, it was a couple Discord messages between, 2 or 3 players, and agreement was made, and it meant more fighting in KE. And, I don't think I'm giving anything away. League Gods talked about it. We've got players on both sides preparing for, new city tiers if those come out, which I hope that Camel delays that. But if they don't, then, we've got some folks who are preparing for that on both sides. And, it doesn't make sense to spend a bag on recruiting. Just artificially pumps up the nation scores. So I thought it was a good arrangement. And, if Camel's not going to do it for us, try and find those friendly nations where you've got respect on both sides, and make it happen just with a side agreement.
It's funny you say that, because like when we have a Triangle War or a DLD, I'll try to reach out to them and and make an agreement of like no items on defense or attack. Obviously, you're gonna have that one person that fucks it up, but that it's cheaper for your alliance, and we all know that those two events can get super expensive. So, like, if you're gonna drop $2,500 into Triangle or DoD, why don't you just put that $2,500 into recruitings or your officers?
Calm down, Papa. Go back to bed.
Shh! Don't go back to bed.
And I think shout out to both sides. Like it that sort of mentality of looking out for your smaller players. It's from top down.
Yeah.
It's got to come from leadership. Got to come from the top players. And so shout out to both sides for doing that.
I agree 100% with you on that. I think I've actually said something like that before in the past. Like those nations that got those mega whales that they're gonna try to win every event ever that they have, every single one of them, and they're doing it right now. But they're expecting participation, and that's really hard for the free to play players or the little spenders to participate, because you got millionaires or billionaires that are just dropping $20,000-$30,000 to win, and you're dropping $100 a month. It's very hard to participate like that. Sometimes you'll scare your own teammates out of your alliance because they just can't keep up, and that's not healthy. So, like, and I'm sure many people have had that happen. But congratulations. I see 567 destroyed 151, like Goat was saying. Destroyed them.
Because I wasn't playing.
I'm sure that's exactly what it was. Because you weren't playing. No,
Nah, nah,
Goat.
567 strong nation.
Yeah, Goat. If you were playing, you'd have been killing your own nation as well. So
Well, I would have cleaned, and obviously a lot of people would have shielded, and to be honest, I would have gone back and forth. So, like, I'm not even in the fucking ranking, mate. Or
well,
my city ain't even in the ranking.
my question for you, Goat, is, and I know you retired from the game, and we're going to move on afterwards. Is this your city was super strong? I don't know who you handed it to, but whoever you handed it to, are they using the full capacity of the city, or do they just not know what they're doing?
No, 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 no. The person who's playing my city is actually a very good player.
Okay.
He does everything. It's just, you gotta understand, bro. Like when you gotta play these events, you gotta spend a lot. Especially when you're doing like, zooming around the world, the nation and
Yeah.
ports, and ain't
Yeah.
no one gonna be spending like 50, 60, 70 ports like me. I'm not any
Right.
big headed or anything, but you know what I'm like. I will literally just spend gold or whatever to get the win, right? And
Right.
if I can't get the win, then I'll try and go for rank one. But even heals, like who heals in frenzy? Like, I've got 430 million BP. Ain't no one gonna be healing it. They're gonna be using it. Me,
Eh,
you know,
well, well,
when my
um,
tr-
well,
it depends.
dude, there was a in 877. This one guy healed like 6 times.
Yeah, but how many troops did he have?
He had a 100 million BP.
Yeah, that's not enough. That's not
That's
enough.
that's a fucking 200-day heal each time, dude.
Oh yeah, definitely. But if he's
That's
obviously if he's trying to go for rank one, or like you said
he went, yeah,
earlier,
he went for the
yeah,
season, and he got it, and GG for him. He spent the money, he got it.
yeah. But what did I give him? What, a couple of fucking research speeds? Yeah.
No, he gets that head of state.
What, the shiny little city skin? Yeah.
That city skin's like 13% boost in damage.
Yeah, I guess, but is it worth all that money that you spent on heals?
I don't know. That's
Yes.
he's like, yes.
What, just for
Yes.
bragging rights? Yeah.
I think you'll ever return if there's a merge go?
What was that?
Do you think that you'll ever return if a merge happens?
I didn't get a merge. I know that.
No, you will go.
You go? I
What?
think you got your thumb over the
No,
mic.
you as Woody or go.
I think you have your thumb over your mic. It's really muffled.
You will
Wow.
go.
Holy cow.
Do you
Goat.
reckon they will return if a merge? You as Woody and Goat.
Yeah, goat.
Oh, that's what I'm waiting for. I am waiting for a merge, but
Ah.
I've already made my feelings clear. If I go into a merge and I have another motherfucking nation that comes in wants to do civil war, I will either leave or I will just go on this single thing where I'll just burn every single person and then just
Yeah,
quit.
we all know
Because
that's where Goat stands.
Yep, that's where goat.
Yeah.
nah, but because you understand, dude, like you guys have known me long enough. Every merge I've had to fight a tyrant, kill the tyrant's dead. Every single tyrant that's come up against me, doesn't matter, if I was a smaller player or a bigger player, we've destroyed them and made them quit. Problem is,
You're the
now
tyrant
it's not
now.
just no,
You're
no,
the tyrant
no,
now.
it's not so much. It's not. Do you know what it is? It's not even so much
Yeah, you're
tyrants
not going to
anymore. It's
out
just those
tyrant
little.
me.
It's just those little bastards now. The little ones that live in a shield. Because obviously at the end of the day, you're going to get strong players, you're going to get weak players, right? You're going to get medium players, and then you got these little bastards who live in a shield, who's got a city, pretty much stronger than other
if
people. They won't hit me, but
go
they'll
go
SOS someone.
go if
Hey,
I
Woody,
if
unmute GG1.
well, hold on. Unmute GG1. All right. Go. If we're being real, as long as it's taking you guys to get a merger, or if you're even gonna get a merger, I doubt anyone is gonna be even thinking about that right anytime soon.
What's that? What merge?
Civil War. If you guys do get a merge eventually, I
Oh
don't,
yeah, yeah.
because
People
I
have learned from
guarantee
it.
you, you're gonna know. I guarantee you, they already know this is the last. This is it. Make it work, kind of deal. You know.
You'd be surprised, bro. It's like you know when people say if you hand the keys to the wrong player, they can ruin a nation. I'm telling you, bro. Like the guy who was, he was number one in the nation before I came and start pumping shit in. I'm number one now. My city's still number one. I've left for about what, a good couple of months. But when you hand the keys to the wrong guy, who has a stick up his ass and he's always had one, he can destroy a nation, and that's what's happened. This guy's got a C41. He's butthurt for God knows what. He's been butthurt for 5 years now. And this guy just SOS's people. He got zeroed. But at the end of the again, you zero a C41 don't mean anything. All he needs is one fleet.
Right.
He ain't gonna hit me, and he ain't gonna hit the bigger guys. But he's gonna take out the smaller guys who drop shield or lose shield or get caught. When they're playing void or whatever. And that's what's happened. He's picking out a lot of these players one by one, and the nation's dead, dude. So it's just the people who spend, who shield, who look after the city are left, but that's not enough. That's what, 20 players, 30 players.
Yeah, that's not enough.
So this is the thing, like the game is so shitty. Like I said, someone gets the wrong city, some guy gets butthurt, leaves his city to another guy. He goes absolutely, nuts, and then he ruins a nation. And that's what I got fed up of. Like you said, you left 52 because of the Civil War. Dude, I left because I had enough. Like, always playing handicap, always playing frenzy
Well,
where
here's the
people got the
thing.
shield.
Here's the thing. Go. You left 151. That doesn't necessarily mean that. I mean, you can easily join one of these newer nations and not saying start over, but put your experience and your knowledge into the game and probably have just as fun as you had when you first started playing the game.
It
I
might be a
could.
good idea, Goat, to
Like,
try
Yeah,
it.
but
like,
then I think with me, I would never ever play another city again that has no five fleets, because I just
well, there's a
can't.
lot. Put it this way. Put it this way. 7-Eleven. They've got like four C41s that they're willing to trade for
Sorry.
super cheap, or just give.
Yeah, but then Woody, you've also got to understand, dude. Like, look at my city, right? I'm not the strongest in the game, but I would say,
Dude, these cities are just as strong as what you are. Is what I'm trying to tell you. Just
I
as
guess then that's
strong.
that makes sense because, like, when you leave, you don't want to go and pump. Dude, if you spent nearly 200, God knows whatever, right? To the thought of going and spending all that on another city again, it just makes you feel sick, like, honestly. And with how the game is now, where, dude, every single week there's something new. I just found out apparently there's some Saki thing that's come out now.
Yeah, there's a Saki
Um,
skin, but it's actually a
yes,
good skin, honestly.
yeah. You would say that you buy everything, so yeah.
No, 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 I don't
Got
buy.
it.
Yeah, look at this, dude, man. There's one, two, three fucking 40, a couple 41s that are,
Well, 7-Eleven, you said, right?
yeah. And
What was
look at the
but
stats.
why yeah, but the question is, why do these people want to leave? That's another question.
They just
Mm.
were done at the game.
See, when you got people who are 41s and you're saying their cities is pretty much maxed out as mine, let's say, right? The question here is, why do they want to leave? There's obviously a story behind why they want to leave. And
Well,
am I the
that's
mod
that
who's going to go
whatever
in?
whatever the story is. That's like something that them and you can talk about.
No, of course, that's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, usually when someone who wants to leave at that stage of after pumping so much in, right?
Well, why
There's a story
why
behind it.
They don't have the money though. They
why
got no money maybe.
There's a mixture, really. Goats, they have problems in life. They don't want to spend anymore, or their family will leave them if they
yeah,
keep spending.
Yeah, I guess there are those things like that. Well, look, anyone in that nation, hit me up on Discord. I'll have a chat. I'll have a look. But any nation I'm gonna go back into now, no civil war. And if I end up in a nation where it is civil war, I will just destroy everyone. I don't care who you are. I'll just kick you from the lines if I have to and destroy you because honestly, I'm fed up. I'm absolutely fed up of this
I'm
game.
gonna
I'm actually looking
so
at
in the
nations.
hold on. So in the 700s, 800s, and 900s, I'm gonna be honest with you. There is less nations out there in Civil War than what you think. Like in the whole entire 700s globe, there might be two nations that are actually in Civil War. Like
Oh wow.
Up here, they're not about civil war. They're about fucking competing. Like,
Okay.
Well, and I'm glad you said that, Woody, because that's what I wanted to kind of ask Goat, maybe even make a point a little bit. Is like, is your biggest qualm that you're not the strongest guy in the game, or that your nation isn't participating? Because if it's that, then find a nation that has a good city, and then just show up and do the
Oh no,
maintenance.
I'm not worried about being the strongest, dude. If I want to be the strongest,
I
I'll
didn't
be the
think you were.
strongest. I'll get up there. Do you know? For me, it's actually going back to where I enjoy the game. You have a team behind you, some people who want to compete, right? This is why initially
yeah,
Woody knows this. This is what we
yeah.
signed up from the beginning. We had all that, it was amazing. And then of course the game evolved and money came into it or whatever, right? But
Bro,
dude, you want a
you're
team
literally
behind you.
describing the 700s, man. You need to come to the
Yeah,
700s.
like I think Archie's here. I think 732. They're global. They're GC champions twice in a row. I think
Oh nice.
they might even have a 41, and they're not, dude. They're not. This is the nation I want to merge with. Is in 732, but they've had two merges already, so I don't think Campbell's going to give it to me. Like that's a nation I want to merge with, but I don't think we're going to get it.
Yeah, after Frenzy, I'd love to merge with that nation that just
You
smacked the hell out of
put it
us.
this way: Joker from the 300s. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. Joker
Oh
from
yeah,
the
yeah, I know.
300s. He moved into, I think it's 1142 or it's somewhere in the 1100s. The 1100s know who he is. He loves it. Like he quit his main 41 and he's playing over there now. Like
Oh wow.
he absolutely loves it up there because it up there or even in the 700s. Yeah, you got bubbles, but people fight up here. Like they fight, man. I can't wait to see the video that I'm about to fucking drop later tonight, dude. These guys fight up
For,
here. In
for
the
what?
eight
What the
hundreds,
Frenzy?
dude. They fight in void. They fight everything. They fight and they go hard.
Yeah. Anyways, look, I don't want to take up more of your time because I know people want to kind of see results and stuff. But look, this just goes back. Look, I don't want to make it about me, but in general, what I'm saying is, dude, like anyone who's listening, when you have civil war, this is what happens. Like, I never thought I would actually get fed up. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be the type of guy who's never gonna quit. I'm always gonna be there. But I'm telling you guys, like, when you have, a player like me or someone who, does above and beyond and goes above and beyond all the time, like Woody knows, I'm always on the podcast. I'm always there every event, I'm playing. But when we get sick and tired or this same and nonsense thing, we leave, and then who benefits? Nation don't benefit. You just lose someone who, forget the money aspect of it, I'm talking about someone who's active, someone who speaks to other nations, someone who learns tips and tricks
Yeah.
from all over the place and brings it into the nation and tries to implement it, and you lose someone like that, and at the same time, that person who's doing it, it's a full-time job. We all know
So
running a nation is
I,
a full-time job.
I think what's going on in with you versus the rest of the game is that you're so used to fighting the same people and playing with the same people that you don't. The older nations down there is just like, oh, let's just do civil war. It is what it is. Like compare when you guys like you're seeing these 200 nations and the 100 nations that you usually fight and lose to. Some of these 700 nations, 800 nations are fucking stomping them. Like the
Yeah.
competition in the 700 and 800 nations, dude, they're there. Like it's
But you've also got to look at it from the other point of view as well, dude. Like, I know you're saying that a lot of these newer nations are up and coming and they're pumping and stuff, but at the same time, dude, the older ones are not pumping. Why? Because again, they didn't have a merge. They're fed up. There's politics, whatever.
Hold on. You're talking about nations that's got 19 nations in them. Like I hate to say it, 19 nations, 9 nations versus nations that's only got one other nation in there. Like you guys can say whatever you want to say, but you ask
Yeah,
for
but
you're
at the same
asking
time, when you've got 19 people of merge, right? Look,
19
honestly, dude, like
nations, nations.
a lot of the older nations, Woody, they don't spend a lot. They're just people who've developed over time. They've had more time, let's say, than the newer ones, right? They've been around for 5, 6 years, right?
Right.
So of course they're going to be at C40s and C41s, but these guys are not. You know, strong players, and of course the ones in the newer nations like C40, C40, they've had to speed there, right? So anyone in the newer nations got C40, C41 is going to be someone who's been pumping and is going to have a really strong city.
Right,
A
but
700
it's
nation
new.
city can hit a C41 in an older nation and kill it because it's not really going to be a strong city. It's just a paper tiger. That's
Right,
all it
but
is.
but in general, it's new blood. That's what you guys are asking
Yeah,
for. Is we want new
yeah,
blood, and it's being given to you all. Is what I'm trying to say.
yeah.
And the whole, like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I fought 209. I'm not gonna talk shit about them, but they fought with T5s. Come on now, grow up. Fucking fight. You got fucking a nation of 20, 30 fucking 40s and 39s versus
Yeah.
someone that's got six. Come on now, really? Fight. Do something. And I hate to
Well,
talk like that, but I mean,
no, look, I agree with you. I'm not, putting the shits on anything in the new nation. Dude, I've seen players in the new nation and the cities and the tactics they use, and they've evolved. They're doing amazing, dude. I think it's, it really depends on it. I think the game is just, like I said, dude, it's just money now. If you don't have the money, you ain't gonna be the top dog. Like, just the tip hit me or hit the city. I saw a report in one of the groups I in, and I was like, oh my god, his stats are like
yeah.
way more than mine. And I'm like, damn,
You
my
wanna
city's falling behind.
see my stats real quick? Um, we'll just go.
See, mine's at 20, just on the so melee HP and MR attack here is just above 200,000. Whereas I'm now seeing people on like 2-2, 2-3, and I'm just like, damn,
I'm
that's
at
a lot to catch up.
my melee HP is 2142. My long range attack is 2103. My melee attack is 1458. And all the numbers that matter are pretty much maxed out, such as like
Yeah,
reduced
so
damage.
you're actually ahead of me now. You're actually ahead
Oh
of me.
God, Woody, that's strong.
Dude, well, here's the thing. I'm the weak one up here. I'm the weak
Yeah,
one up here.
I think you're a lot stronger than me now.
I am
So
the weak one up here. Let that sink in. Let that sink
I
in.
know, I know what you're saying. Like, yeah, of course,
Let
man. There's
that sink
so
in.
many
I'm the
damn
weak one.
whales. It's crazy. The game is crazy. These people in these newer nations who are speeding through are crazy, dude. Like, it's it's mind blowing the amount of money they spent to get to where they are, and the money we've spent over 6 years.
Yeah.
Was they've done it in what, a year and a half, 2 years? It's crazy.
Well, okay. So the difference between that, and I'm going to right after I say this, I'm going to actually jump and show Steve the New Man's new video because I've been dying to see it, and he said I can't watch it until I'm live, so I'm dying to see it. Um, But the difference between the older nations, the way they grew up, is the older nations spent a lot of money, wasted a lot of money trying to figure out
Yeah.
builds and what to do right. Versus the newer nations, they got like players like me, to where I came from an older nation, and you got Barry, you got Simple Jack, you got all the other YouTubers. They were able to put stuff, or even here, alive here. We're giving you guys the um, best strategies
Info,
and things to do.
guidance.
Guidance. Like, yeah, you guys are the backbone of the game. You guys truly are. Um, but 6 years into the game, you guys.
I think most of the old nations are gonna die. If I'm honest with you, anyone who's played this game as long as you and I, who are not probably in a newer nation now, in a stable nation, I would say, they're gonna leave. Like 52's going through it, 30's going through it. Most people are fed up. Do they really want to go into a new nation? Yeah, maybe if they really, really love the game.
Well,
But I think majority of the older players are gonna leave.
they
They're gonna
wouldn't
leave,
have
dude. Everyone's
they wouldn't be playing a game 6 years if they didn't love the game. If we're being real.
yeah. There's love and there's stuck, mate.
I,
there's
I'll
a
be
difference.
honest with you. I'll be honest with you. Okay, so when Top Man came and asked me if I wanted his city, he made it real clear to me. If you don't take the city tonight, the city's sitting empty. Tonight was his
Yeah.
last day playing. So if
Wow.
I didn't come here, the city was gonna sit there and just sit here as a 38, strong ass 38,
Yeah.
and it was it. So
Yeah, it's no brainer. It's like it's
when
a choice. It's like me.
when people are
Sorry, I've got a
done,
C.
when people are done,
Yeah,
they're
they're done.
done. They're done. They
Yeah,
don't care.
exactly.
They don't care. Um, But so
Yeah, but this is the game you don't get investment back, isn't it? So it's like for me, if I ever hand over a city to someone, my main thing is it can't just sit there and die. What's the point? Like you have to be active.
I agree.
Do you know what I mean? If you're not going to be active, it's like all that time and money is just gone to waste. And I think that's the biggest thing anyone should do when they hand over a city. But then, of course, you've got people that a lot of people call them selfish. I don't know what side of the fence I sit on, but you've got people who quit the game and they'll just leave the city and they spend so much, but they wouldn't give it to another player. I don't know how people feel about that. When someone's done with the game and they're like, I'm not giving it to another person. I'm just going to zero myself out.
My theory.
Pretty much a waste of cash if you just dump it.
Well, honestly, all the money that you put into the game, you're not going to get back. We all know that. It's just for everyone. If you don't know that yet, you do now. Whatever you put in the game, you're not getting back. You might get a fraction. And when I say fraction, 0.00001 kind of fraction, a fraction back.
If that, because most people don't even want to buy.
Exactly. So if you are that player, and honestly, if you remember Ram, Raz offered him $25,000 for his city, and Ram was like, "That's an insult. I'd rather just give it away." So these big players that are spending big money, these bigger players that are spending big money, when they're ready to leave, they don't care about the money. They're just like, okay, I just want to give it. I just wanted to give it to someone that's going to take care of it. And then once they got it, they're done. Don't contact them. They leave the servers. They're done. And that's the way it is.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? It's just seeing something go to waste, right? And that's the main thing that hurts. It's the fact that you spend a lot, because obviously you look after it, you've spent it, you've grown it, you've built it. And then some farmer comes along and just sits there and just farms all day long. Like, what the hell, dude? Like, seriously? Like, what? Why would you do that? You'd rather just zero it out and just leave it dead in a corner somewhere than a farmer enjoying it.
World torn
all right, we're gonna start this. We're gonna start this this video.
What's this thing that you've been looking forward to?
Yeah, Steve the newsman. He makes AO videos. And
oh yeah, I think I've seen that.
Oh my god!
Is your volume on though? Can we hear it?
You should be able to. I'm actually going to go into a live scene, so it's bigger to see it.
In a
world at the moment. Yeah, it's going up.
Undead rise and only
I saw the last one. I was laughing at it.
A new challenge
This
emerges,
is new.
not for the many, but for the chosen few. The Royal Arena, a mysterious solo tournament, born without warning. 64 warriors, one crown. Across nations, across alliances, only one will rise as the best of the best. This is 564 Origins Royal Arena. Let the battle for supremacy begin.
Royal Arena. Procedure launched. Invitations protocol sent.
The sound effects. Oh my god.
No names on their back like jerseys?
Is this shit gonna bring me back into the game? Fuck's sake.
It's a new event.
Come on, goat.
Guys, let's hear it. Let's just watch it.
Are you gonna give some insight? I guess not.
Looks like Squid Games.
Just a tip.
I guess it's time to activate the shaft.
Hold on. I gotta pause. Oh my god, that was amazing. Oh my god, that was awesome. That was
hey,
awesome.
that was me. Just so you know, that was my. I gave that line in there.
Oh my god. All right. Here we go.
The invitations have been given to the chosen ones.
Oh, fuck you. So I didn't get an invite.
I want to know more about what's coming. Look on Discord for information.
Razzle dazzle smack talk?
No, not the one. You're too young for this, kid. Look for general chat.
Welcome to you, 555 Regent. I heard 621 kicked your asses in Global. If I listen to the people of your nation, you're the strongest mid-ranger who ever walked.
Yay.
Welcome to the first Royale Arena.
Welcome to the Royale Arena, where gladiators from multiple nations will fight to the death. So to every commanders, warm up your gold and bet on the winners.
Wow.
Here's some gold. Give me some orange buff, man. Come on, come on. You've seen the monster around.
They are already buffing up.
Is that one a mid-ranger or long-range?
No, that one is a hybrid fighter.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting. I'm a bet on him then.
It's time. Bets are closed. 564 Gladiator will face a 555 Warrior.
I love the Titans behind him.
Kill that bully! He keeps stealing my seat in the uranium.
You are missing the fight.
Just give me 1 sec.
Sorry, I wanted to re-roll that one. Look, I just got my officer a triple S stat.
Champion advance to next round.
I also take this time to thank our sponsor, Medici's Void Potions, making every void feel safer.
Now it's time for a new fight. Make your bet.
I feel you crumble in my arms down to your heart of stone. You bled me dry just like the tears you never show. Why don't you take what you want from me?
Is this a fucking gold dragon, Dad?
Why don't you take what you want from me? Take what you need from me. Take what you want to go.
Fuck, that was intense.
Jeez.
$5.55. Monkey King qualified to final. $5.67. DARK is qualified to final. Marvelous. It's time. The grand finale. Monkey King versus Dark Tiger.
Mid-ranger versus mid-ranger. That's fucking gay, bro. No Diddy.
Hey.
That was pretty cool. I like that.
That just opened up a whole bunch of questions.
Right?
So as I understand it, Dark is stronger than Monkey King.
Yeah, but the bigger question is there gonna be like Void? Is it gonna be one of these 1v1 battles like Elite War? What the hell is it gonna be?
Oh, so
we're already playing it.
Yeah, we're already playing it. I do want to
Oh,
thank.
is it?
I want to thank Steve Newsman. Thank you for making your videos and all that you do, dude. You got you.
Yeah, that was sick.
You rock, dude. You really do rock. God, now I'm happy I waited to watch it. That was awesome.
You just get matched up with the people and it's like an attack on each other you would do in Frenzy, really.
Yeah, so this is what the arena is. It's just you set your formation. You do some attacks, and you get buffs, different kinds of buffs and stuff like that, and then it's automatic.
It's like Medici mixed with DOD and Uranium Mine, except for you're limited to only 400 a fleet, 400k to your fleet.
So is the matches random or how does it work?
You can get more than 400k.
Like this was yesterday's right here. They matched me with 645 DSD, and it shows a report, and you can watch the battle.
And then you can bet on it, 500 gold. You can pick which one's going to win, and I guess you make a little money on your 500 gold if you win.
Yeah.
But the buffs are just like if you were doing Medici, you know.
Who is that?
Somebody's having some fun.
Yeah.
Oh, she's squeaking.
Get off the coffee table, you're stepping on the blow.
Don't disrespect the blow.
Don't disrespect the blow. Red TG.
Yes, sir.
You okay over there?
It's not me.
That's not you? I thought it was you.
No. I got nobody squeaking behind me. I'm the one missing out.
Yeah, right? I don't know.
Shit.
Oh, well. No, but then you can actually go watch other people's. Who is it? Who is it? Oh yeah, now when I'm looking, they're not gonna speak up, huh? I see how it is. No, but you can watch other people's battles too.
You can actually.
Hey, make the final
in the
15,
Royal
buddy.
Arena, have you matched with someone of your own alliance too?
What's that?
I'm asking if you have matched up with someone from your own alliance.
I think
in this Royal Arena thing.
Yeah, you can. I've seen some of the reports.
I actually had someone upset like are we attacking our
Like
own
right-
now?
like right
And I'm
here.
like, I didn't choose it. It automatically did it.
Yeah, it automatically does it. Like right here, you got 732 FIB versus 732 ABS. I know it's different alliance, but they match up with anyone. This is like anyone.
You can even match your own alliance.
Correct.
Same nation, same alliance. Yeah.
When did this start?
What's that?
When did this
We
start?
had ours about 2-3 weeks ago. Started.
Ours
A
just
couple of days
started.
ago for everybody. Yeah.
And it just goes on. So you just set your fleet. It randomly does the generation,
And it plays it. Yeah.
and then I'm assuming everyone who wins just goes up the chain, and then there's
Correct.
But you could see their fleet too. They're like their previous fleet. You can see what they set, see how they
And you could
play.
try to arrange your fleet to kind of counter theirs if you're equal.
Like this one. Like this one. Sorry, Archie. Archie went up against Ducky in 799, and well, Ducky is just a fucking beast altogether.
Wow.
But the stats, see, the stats are different. They use in-nation stats versus cross-nation stats. If that makes sense.
So in a way, it
that's
kinda-
a lot of buffs lost then, right?
It makes you have to be creative, not only in your fleet organization, but also who's truly stronger without the cross nation buffs. You know what I mean?
Correct.
So it's interesting.
It's like Medici. It's what buffs you choose,
Exactly.
and knowing what to choose and how to use those buffs with your
That'll
troops.
make the difference. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to be the strongest, just so you know.
No, yeah, you don't.
Right. And it's not as much spend unless you really want to be that literally top person to buff up max as possible, but you don't have to, honestly.
Yeah, it's 100 gold per gold to spin.
No. It's 100 the first one, 200 the second one, and then you have to buy the little gym things, and like it's 10 or 20 each time after you roll after that.
I'll say
Only those who have gotten that far know.
So
Yeah, I
then,
do.
so we know we know now who's planning on winning. Okay, cool.
I am not that far into it, but thank you for ruining it.
It was for R&D purposes.
How is this guy? Wait, hold on, because we're only allowed to bring 4,000 or 400,000 troops. How is he able to get 403,000? And I
One
know
of the buffs, one of the
there is
Medici
a troop
buffs,
count buff.
Woody, is you can get increased troops just like in Medici.
Really, I have not seen it before. Okay.
Yes, the highest I saw was 498,000.
Wow. Okay, so Steve,
1,000 up on your zombies. Like I say, for you to get your zombies, you got to take off some regular troops for you to get your zombies.
Yeah, that's
'Cause
what
don't get the free zombies in.
yeah, like I did in mine. I wanted.
How many zombies did you put?
I put 40,000.
Oh, okay.
So I put.
I put mine in half.
Yeah, I
put 20
I
instead.
put 40,000 zombies, 30,000 tanks, 30,000 cannons, and 3,000 shredders.
Okay. Well, when you got that, 1,400 melee attack, makes sense.
Well, I mean, in the 700s, like the people I'm up against, there's a lot of melee players up here, or melee, the hybrid
Attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they use it to their advantage. Like, not this person. Like, if you look at Beast stats, his melee attack is at almost 1,800.
Damn.
Yeah, and his long range at 2,100. Melee attack is at, or melee HP is at 1,949. And then you go down here, and reduced damage taken from mid range 105, long range 105. So he's gonna be hard to beat. I guarantee you, in the end, it's gonna be Beast versus Ducky.
So he gave up melee HP for melee attack.
Well, these are in nation stats because you're used in cross nation stats don't count in this.
Hey, you say that, Woody. It's really about rolling the dice. It's just like people who can beat Medici and who people who can't. It's picking the right dice rolls.
Agreed.
/ buffs.
I agree.
And that's what makes it great.
Yeah.
And reductions and all that other stuff that gets added into it.
Look at the
There's
icons for
a
buffs. I think they're all gold.
10% Titan buff all across the board.
Yeah, I did see that. I did see that buff. I got that buff. But you can look in there and see what buffs they got. Like
gold.
He went all gold. Like so he spent the pretty
Rolls
penny.
and everything, yeah.
Yeah.
You're looking at about $500 right there.
Yeah. So let's see Ducky, he didn't give a fuck.
And here's the crazy part. You have to do that every single round.
Every round.
Yes.
It's gonna be Beast versus Ducky. I guarantee it because I'm gonna get knocked out. I'll beat Darkwing Duck. Let's see what he's got. Yeah, I'll beat Darkwing Duck. Um, let's see. I don't know who's gonna win that one. I guess we look at the stats. So yeah, so this guy Snail's gonna beat Playtime. I think Johnny's gonna might beat this person.
We're gonna drinky drink.
Yeah, Johnny will beat
What's the
this
drink?
person. I don't know who this one is. Ooh. Okay, so this guy's gonna win. FNX is gonna beat that. Madman is gonna beat that one. Nutty's gonna win. Well, let's double check. Yeah, Nutty's gonna win that one easily. Yeah, so I mean, you can already determine who's gonna end up being in the finals of it. I'll make the semis and get cut off by either Beast or Ducky. That's as far as I'll go. One of those
Hey, well,
two.
y'all mentioned one thing. It's truly random too, so you really don't know who you're going to get matched. We have players finally matched with the right people.
You're going in and out.
That's what she said.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
The shaft was activated.
Well, these are the top 16 of who's ever's in this bracket. So this is our bracket. So one of these guys I'm gonna get matched with next. Like I'm not gonna see you, Justin Tibb, because you're not in my bracket. It's one of these guys that I'm gonna see. And then, like
we don't have a
holy shit, you.
Sounds like a robot.
It does. It does. It does. It really does. But yeah, that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Let's go back into the whole merge thing because we're an hour and a half in, or not merge thing. The 670 versus 343, 671 against an older nation. But I feel that the 670s already been fighting the 300s already. So it might not be anything new for them. I could be wrong. Let's check and see. Excuse me. 26 to 8. Ouch. That's the Die Alliance. I know the Die Alliance. They're strong. 26 to 18. 35-25. Wow. 30-24. So 670 looks like they grew up. They grew up. Congratulations, JJ. All right. Is that it? We haven't got no more juicy things? What's this? 1176 versus 1170. 1170 won that one. I think we already went over that one already.
513, Woody. There's nothing to chat about, but kind of going the same way as 52 if you defend in frenzy.
So okay, guys. Okay, we do have some more. Let me go through these real quick. 923 beat 786. GG on that one. Look at some reports real quick. 37 to 47. Good lord. Ouch. Ouch. Big numbers right there. Geez, 34 to 51. 786, is that a lock nation?
Yes, I have them in the mind. I'm fucking painting that.
So they actually, is this a tower? No, this is a, it doesn't say tower on it. So this was a city hit. So
That's it. Nah, that's a tower. Woody.
Okay,
That's
okay.
a tower.
Okay. But did they fight cities too or no?
I mean, They was bad. I really didn't even play. I played in the big tower hits, and I chilled out and let some of the other players play because they was just opening cities. You see how many points he scored?
Yeah,
It was
I've
weird.
seen that. It's a lot. But I'm gonna be honest, man. Those lock nations, they just I don't know if they know how. I mean, there are some players like Ronaldo that know how to fight in void, and if he catches you, it's game over. Uh, but I don't think they know how to fight in void or frenzy. GC, they know very well how to do it, but I don't know. I hate to talk shit. So let me ask you something because you're in 923 and you're one of the nations in the 900s that has not got to emerge yet. How you guys holding up out there?
I mean,
Touchy subject. Too soon.
yeah. I mean, it's getting tiring. Woody, like we still competitive, but it's like, what are they waiting for? We still one of the nations like 896, 923. We still can get numbers together, but how long we gonna be able to do that, bro?
Yeah, I know. I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that.
Maybe
Maybe,
we can get somebody like Goat can come over here and help us out or something. I don't know, but we hurt, man.
maybe.
But we still winning. We lost our last void, our first void of it, but we still winning. We still
See,
competitive in our shit.
to bring a player like Goat over there, you got to have a city that matches his old city, kind of deal. Like
I know that, but and
he's
that's our problem. We don't have the whale cities
right.
over here, so we winning is because we got a lot of depth and participation. So
You guys
it is
got
what it is.
you guys got the participation, just not the whale. And that's
Yep.
honestly, I'll be honest with you, I'd rather have what you got than what I have. I know it sounds fucked up because I do love my
Facts.
nation, but I do love my
Woody,
nation.
I do too because everybody in my nation knows how to fight for the most part. We
Right,
never relied on one person, so this is why when you come see us, you got to worry about 100 people instead of two or one.
right. Congratulations on you guys. This thing gotta keep moving though. Yeah, we already went over this. Look at some reports. 60. See the 255. They're still fucking. They're strong and they got numbers. 60 to 12. Ate that up. 2037. Fuck. See, this is why we already knew that 255 was going to win this one. We already knew. We knew better. That was a good hit. Jeez. Ass and ditties. Here we go. 899.
Yeah.
Who took the third star?
Oh, we did. Sorry.
Okay.
I snapped it right before the end, like a minute before.
Gotcha. So 899
Yeah,
got
yeah.
the total win. Nice.
Yeah, yeah. It was a good battle, though. I mean, actually, technically, they put their truce time at the beginning of the event when we're usually like ready to fucking do some damage. We were not ready for that. So we had our truce at 6 to 12, so we had like 12 hours just to sit there and be like, okay, what are we gonna do? So they came out with their recruit and build phase. They came out like they scored like 800 million points.
Okay.
And so they came out, they were like 800 mil ahead of us. And then when they put their truce up, we're like, oh shit, we gotta rally everybody at like 12 a.m. At like 12 o'clock server time, which is like 5 a.m. West Coast, 8 a.m. here in the East Coast. And so we were like, we weren't sure if we are gonna be able to do it, but we came out swinging, bro, at 12.
Oh, I can see
And
that. Those numbers.
they were not ready for that. It was fun though.
So when it comes to truce time, like my nation will leave. We put our truce at very end. So
Yeah.
if they're fucking beating us like beyond, I mean it doesn't matter if it's truce or not. They've got to win. We're gonna do what we can, but we already know.
Yeah.
We all know when we already lost, like hours before it's done. When the score is that far fetched.
Yeah.
But really, you want to have the truce time when you're sleeping.
Exactly. So that's why we have it, at like 6 to 12. So we're like, we knew that's always the time we have that shift. So.
Right, and then the enemy is going to have their open time, the time when you are sleeping.
Yeah. So they had some inside info on us for sure. That's what they told us, and they're like they did that on purpose because they knew apparently that we come out right at reset and freaking go ham. So they said that that was their best bet to try to mitigate that from happening.
Well, you can't really hate on them for it, I mean.
No, no, I don't hate on them at all. They did, they played it really well, right? They 847, did what they had to do, to try to win. And I don't even know how they scored 800,000 frickin' points in recruit. It was insane. I was not ready for that, And they did that the last, no joke, the last 30 minutes right before KE started.
Jeez. I'll say, I think this is another thing, like the difference between new and old nations, like the 700s. Even though you're at war, you guys are still friends. You know what I mean? Like you guys have your own server up there that you guys still talk and bullshit around with.
Yeah, I'm always going on to the other server to see what's going on with them, So it was fun though. I mean, the first 12 hours they bubbled up like crazy, and they hide their troops really well. 847. So they moved their whole entire, literally their alliances were in totally different spots. They moved everything to be really close to each other so that their towers were right there for this frenzy specifically. And we just came out.
You had to figure out a way around that, and it looks like you did. So.
Well, yeah, for sure. I mean, there was another way around it, but they were too fast with their tower placement.
Right.
My fucking fingers wouldn't press the button properly. But it was fun though. I mean, the last 12 hours, we weren't sure if they were going to come back because we just had some tower battles that were just brutal. They just got laid into, right? And so the last few hours, there's a one of those battles is we just had our C-41 Reborn. He just let his city sit open. I went over onto the other server and I was like, Reborn made some muffins. We're inviting all of you guys over here to have a little party. And he just left his city open for like literally 4 hours.
Well, they had to have known that was a trap.
Oh yeah, for sure. But it was like just come and have some fun. Let's see what you guys got. And it took them a couple hours to bring all their guys and to try to hit them. I think that's it.
Yeah, that's the one right there.
That might be it.
I'll blow this up and restart it.
I mean, at this point, we were already like 1.8 or 1.5 billion ahead.
Right.
Maybe even 2. So we were just like, let's just frickin', come out and see what happens.
I left my city unbubbled and I got hit as well. I just was sleeping when it happened, so I didn't get hit recorded.
Yeah.
And they did not win.
No, definitely not. I mean, Reborn killed like 2.5 mil, from just his city, so it was.
Yeah, definitely. That's
cool. I hate that, Woody, when you fall asleep on there.
Well, I mean,
Reborn was like.
I
went out to lunch with everybody, with my family, and I just left it open. He didn't even come on. It was freaking hilarious.
I left mine unbubbled on purpose. Like I was kind of hoping they would hit me. I was kind of hoping.
Kind of like other whales.
Here's one that I went solo on. They came in and I thought I was about to lose it. Like I was kind of hovering over the fucking the run button, the retreat button, and you'll see exactly when I was thinking about retreating. Right about here, I was like, yeah. I was like, well, it is frenzy, so. And then I seen the cockroach left, and that's a really strong guy, and I was like, wait a minute, he just left. And I think what he tried to do is like try to get back to his city and send back in, but you're not allowed back until the next attack. And that if he would have stayed in there, this would not have been like this. He would have been able to eat while everyone else was.
Oh, brutal.
Yeah. Yeah, that was good. Good stuff.
Oh yeah, that was a good hit right there. Holy
Yeah.
shit. 2.3.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then the one I didn't get because I was sleeping was I gotta find it right here. They hit me with 24.
Hell, I got one better than that, Woody.
See, the problem that they had,
No reinforcements.
Well,
There we go.
K got in there, but
Billy got in.
the problem is that they slow walked. They didn't get there in time. So if you look at like usually when they all come in, it's like how that is, but complete like always. But they got that split second.
It took 20 seconds for 24 people to get there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And
Yeah, that ain't gonna cut it, bro.
Yeah, with players such as myself, you need to be in there, like all of you at once. So when that Thor activates and those 25, let's say the 25 Thor activates at once, I'm fucked. Like my Titans get popped hella fast. But like the way they came in there, and I'm not talking shit about Mob at all because they fought, man. There's much respect to them. It was the timing on that one. I'm not sure if they'd be able to still be able to do anything really against me, but they'd have been able to kill a lot more than 623. They probably would have been able to get like 2 million off me if the timing was right.
Well, if you want to test your city out, the frenzy's the best time to do it, really.
I agree.
Also, I don't know if you had a chance to take a look at their fleets, but it could also be mismanagement of front line versus anything else too.
Actually, let's look at that
in conjunction.
Let's look at that real quick. I haven't even looked at it yet, honestly. Let's look at that front lines or their. See, he's mid range, and he sent. See, in his team attack, he should have not sent a single cannon at all. So by him sending those cannons and being in mid range, he weakened that attack.
And that's the big picture, right? That folks don't get in group attacks. They sent wrong fleet formations, and they can be strong, but they weaken their own formations.
Correct.
On top of timing.
Right. He should have sent only the tanks. Yeah, the tanks, the zombies, and these right here. That's it. That's all he should have fucking sent. Tanks, zombies, and these mid-range troops. That's all he should have sent. Let's check out the next person. Was that the first person? That was first person. And that would have been helping out for other people. Yeah, see, these guys are sending mid-range troops too. So by them sending mid-range troops and even a single bike, it weakens up his attack stats a lot. Ooh, yeah, that weakened up a lot.
They even turn on Thor's skill also. Then the one they send like one troop. That's fucking useless.
Yeah, see, this is what they're doing. They're using fleet for fleet setups right now, and versus team attack formations.
Someone needs to drop them a DM, say, "Hey, kind of doing it wrong."
Yeah, and you know what? I actually hope that they listen to this, and if anyone from 877 hears this, or anyone in the game, just know if you're long range in a team attack, you do not send any mid range troops. If you're mid range, you do not send any long range troops. If you send even a single troop, the opposite of what your build is, you have just now weakened your mid range or weakened your long range player stats. Don't do that. Yeah, they're sending fleet for fleet solos.
I mean, after a long period of time during battle, you got killed troops. You just start auto selecting whatever the hell you got.
Well, I get that, but those kind of big hits like that, you do a time attack. Like it's prepped up, and it's not like let's just go now and send. Like you've literally said
Those zombies
you
are too
posted my location. You've waited for the pluses and people that are going to join. You've done all that. Yeah, this is one of our big guys here as well, and he's long range. Yeah, he sent. Oh man, even these right here and that and this that killed his mid ranger's attack. Brought the freaking
As you c-
stats.
as you can see, it's not a mistake. It's how they do it.
Yeah, but you know what? This is something that I really haven't taught my own alliance yet either, because they're still trying to.
Slacking.
It's not that they're slacking, but I think it's exactly what the other person just said. Is that they're just sending whatever they had because they've been fighting forever, which probably might
Yeah,
be.
and more importantly, that matters the most when you're about to hit a whale, right?
Yeah, yeah,
You're gonna hit that big target is what we're really talking about. Now, generally, just as a practice point, you should be sending your attack as you would normally, right? But certainly when you're gonna hit that big target, that's when everyone should be at their finest fleet, you know?
yeah. Like for instance, if I'm gonna hit someone like let's say we're gonna do a team attack, right? And I'll just say K. If I was gonna hit, I can't do it on K. We'll just pick a city. If I was gonna hit this guy, right, and we're a team attack, right? So what I'm gonna do, obviously, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna just first do this, and I'm going to take this out. I'm going to take this out. I'm going to take all that out, and just put cannons and tanks and zombies. That's all. That is all as a long ranger that I'm going to take in there, and that is it. That's all I'm taking. And if you're a mid ranger, you're going to replace these, and you're going to put these there. That's it. Or maybe some bikes. I don't know, but I don't know if mid rangers really even use bikes anymore. But and that's how you do your team attacks. That's the way it should be set up, guys. Like real simple. There are some things that you can adjust, but those in-depth secrets, I'll let your alliance say it for formations. But generally, when you do a team attack, this is a mid-range team attack. In the long range, you just swap that out and put this here. Okay, does that make sense, guys?
Yeah, it does.
And if I'm wrong, please, guys, speak up. But I don't think I'm wrong on this one. I know because that was one of the tricks that I learned back in '52, and back then it was such a big secret. But I mean, it's no longer a secret anymore. I mean, a lot of the games.
I think
I'm at your best at this point.
Yeah. We try to get the smaller guys to put in a little bit more frontline.
Yeah. Smaller guys at least got to bring 10, like 10,000.
Woody, you are
Frontline
quite
numbers
right, but
important
it's just
too.
a hassle to get the small guys to even join in the attack. I mean, if we tell them to adjust this formation, this like this,
well,
they would be like, okay, you go ahead.
So if you're a smaller guy, you want to at least have everyone like in my alliance or any other alliance out there that knows this kind of stuff for teams. 10,000 shredders or tanks, whatever one's better for your smaller guys, has to be in there. 10,000 minimum. 10,000 minimum.
Thanks.
And whatever you have left, like say if you got 10,000, you only got like 20,000 left, you still put that 10,000 tanks or shredders in there, and then whatever your long range or mid range troops is the others you put in. Like it has
20,000 tanks to equal 10,000 shredders.
Correct, but
right?
Yeah,
100,000 frontline. You're saying minimum.
Minimum.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are just getting our guys to join in the attack. Maybe after some time, once they are accustomed to this, then we will implement to adjust their formations also.
Well, you have
them at once.
You
Oh
have
no, throw them all in there.
yeah,
Got to throw them all in.
they have to all be in there. And then
Yeah.
after the attack, you have to dissect that report. You have to dissect it because there will be, and I promise you, there will be people that decide, oh, I'm just going to throw all backline and no front line, so they don't got less kills. And
There are people.
yeah, you have
We are
to
just taking baby steps at this time.
right. But listen to me.
Okay,
If
let's make you get into that city first in your attack, and then we will dissect what you have to send in there.
well, don't tell them that you're going to dissect it. Because then they're gonna send the real fleet. You want to catch them to where you're gonna see them, what they're gonna send at like a void thing. If you have a player in your alliance that's scared to lose troops, so they're gonna not put any front line in, they just hurt you. And honestly, if they're doing it on purpose, you probably want them out of your alliance in the first place. But if it's the case that they just don't know, then it's something that you can teach them, and it's a big deal. Like it can be.
That's the plan. I mean, it would take some time, but
3 strikes.
yeah,
3 strikes and you're out. That's it.
Yeah. In Nation 52 ED1, if I got caught sending just back line and not a single front line, I would be kicked and burned, zeroed out, resources and all. Put it that way. Like they take it. Alliances, when you're doing team attacks, you share the kills. You share you share it. And that's the way it should be. It shouldn't be everyone else going to take it, but I'm not going to take a single death because I don't want to. No, you don't want that guy in your alliance. Like, get him out right away. Yeah, I'm spilling secrets, guys. Haha. Look at this, 379. They beat. Yeah, they won everything. Beat 285. Now that's pretty surprising. 285 was Lumber's old nation. What's
All
he?
right, you guys have fun. I got to go. Have a great day.
Have
Peace,
a good
guys.
one. Bye.
Yep.
Do we know if Lumberg quit? Anyone from 379 that seen him? Was he active, or is he gone?
I would. It's PG1 here. I put that report up there. Yeah, Lumberg was well. There's a city, Lumberg 2.0.
Okay.
And that was playing.
He was
I don't
playing.
know how, he was playing.
Okay, so
it was fun. It was mainly until the bubbles started dropping towards the end. It was mainly power fights, and in the morning, rather at the beginning, we were, I think, 2.4 billion behind, which is not surprising because we're fairly compact, and they've got about 19 billion total nation BP. So
right.
4 or 5 fairly big alliances. And then we clawed our way back. In fact, most of the tower battles at the beginning were in 285, and we kept on losing those against KIS, which was their main alliance. And then it gradually turned around, and then in the afternoon, the sort of later part, these reports came out where we completely crushed the attacks that came in, especially with UDN. I think that's the one you can maybe see.
See, hold on. I'm gonna stop you right there. I want you guys to watch how these guys are coming in on the left. 379. Watch when they come in. How fast they come in. Watch this right here. Like they just, you see right here. You see how they're flying in. That's what when you see that they all came in at once. But when they do this and just stagger in there, that's what you don't want.
Yeah, but Marcus is a beast of a player, man. And
Yes.
so is his alliance.
Absolutely.
We freaking EW them all the time for freaking pain.
Marcus was on a plane, so he was playing a bit more intermittently, but he was in most of these attacks, or he was sitting in a tower. So we had the benefit of his strength, that's for sure. And obviously, a lot of these attacks take place straight after Elite Wars, and it's quite funny how you can prepare for them, because you suddenly see all the activity of people sending their things to ruins So you just know that a big attack is coming.
Something's yeah, you warn everyone, guys. You better have your troops fucking hidden. Something's happening.
And
But
that's what happened in the one against UDN, the Second Alliance. That we could just see them getting ready after the Elite War. So we just all got ready for their tower, and in they came. I think it was about 100 million against 4 to 30 million.
that ain't bad. That ain't bad at all.
So we managed to get back from 2.4 billion deficit to. It was fairly close. It was fairly close.
I will have to say the best time to do Elite War is either during Frenzy or Void. Because exactly what you're saying is because you have most people online at that point in time. But always remember one thing is that if you've been fighting the entire time, if you wait for Elite War till the morning or halfway through, you might not have troops for the Elite War. And that
Yeah, we had that problem. We had an Elite War against the SVS 278, which is pretty strong. And
yeah.
we lost it because half our guys just almost run out of troops by then.
Yeah, that's the sucky part about it. We had an Elite War, and it was right when I was sleeping, and so I didn't even get to show up. It was against 616 Wolf. I haven't even rewatched it yet, but yeah, Big Bad Wolf was there. He took town. Actually, you know what, K, I'm gonna rewatch this now with y'all. I'll speed it up. I don't even know how long it lasted, but I know I'm getting close to the end of this show because I'm getting tired. But so your elite, you had your Elite War as well, and your problem was
Yeah, it was
you ran out.
about what was it, 1400 server time, which is the evening for most of a lot of our guys. Morning for the people in the States, but we have a lot of Korean, Japanese, and Americans.
Right.
I guess they had not had perhaps quite such a frenzy as us.
You guys are watching this, right? I'm noticing something that a mistake that we're doing right now, and they took a full advantage of it. I think this is over. Yeah, this is about to be over. So the mistake that they did is they try when they instead of trying to stop them in the middle, um, key players decided to try to do the whole speed attack the castle and got stopped, which lost here, which gave them the opportunity to speed in front and hold us in the city, the tower. I think this is done. I could be wrong. Yeah, it's done. It's done. Yeah, Elite War guys, you know who you're facing. You got to do your homework on Elite War even. All right. You were saying, I'm sorry I cut you off.
That's okay. I think I had finished.
Okay.
So we're happy anyway to get the 3 stars.
Yeah, congratulations on that. Congratulations on that. Who got the actual? Did Marcus get the skin?
No, he didn't. It was yeah. Sorry, we didn't meet you. What we were hoping for. We were in the same bracket.
Oh shit! You're right. I am. Okay. Yeah. Wow. I forgot. Wow. Yeah. Okay.
So we got stuck with 209, then 333, and then 285. A lot of respect for 285.
Did you have the same experience as I did in against 209, where it was literally everyone fought with T5s?
No, I don't think we did. I know we had to come back from about 3 or 4 billion down because
Yeah.
it's a monster nation in terms of just fatness. But the battle was not particularly demanding.
Interesting. Yeah, we fought a lot of there was a lot. Their top lines they fought. They fought straight up when it came down to fighting. But everyone else fought with T5s, and it was like kind of annoying. But it is what it
It was
is.
a frenzy. So maybe for frenzy they don't do that.
Yeah, I think it was a friend. No, it was for Void.
Yeah, you had the void, but we had a frenzy.
Yeah.
So their strategy may have been different.
So yeah, that's okay. So that's the difference, night and day. Then I will. You know what? For all you the newer nations out here, because if the head of state is going to be matched up the same way as it just was, older nations versus newer nations, and nations that's been merged 9 times and 9 nations in it, so on and so forth. Okay, so they're going to have the advantage over you right off the bat in every single event up to kill event, and I'm telling you now, prepare. Um, Take your farm, these things right here, break them down to level 1, and before the building event starts, even in every single one of your farms, every one of your farms, break them down. Because you can build them up for free to level 13, okay? And if you get all of them to level 13, that's like 1,000,000 points, or close to 1,000,000 points, right? It's all free, level 13. So if you do that, and you do that to all your farms, holy cow, who's making a phone call? This is going to be interesting. Might want to mute yourself. You might want to mute yourself. But anyways, break down all your farms, okay? Everything, your mains, your farms, make it level 1, get that 1,000,000 points off each and every single one of the cities and your farms, and you can compete. Same when it comes down to recruiting. Recruit with your farms, but after it's over, be sure to delete what you recruited with your farms. Because if you don't delete it, your own nation will delete it for you, if you understand what I mean. Like the T10.
Woody,
Yeah.
stop promoting. Stop doing that.
You know what, dude? I have to. Because you know what? When you go up against a nation that has 9 nations inside of it, and you've only got 1, 2, if that, dude, it's completely unfair. So I mean, why wouldn't I
That,
want to help others out?
that's what we had.
Exactly. So it's like if I can give any tip to help them out, then so be it. I'm going to help them out because it
Yeah.
sucks. Put it this way: if they can fucking get 4 billion points in just building and farming, I mean, come on. Like, how many nations out there can barely get 1 billion points in just freaking recruiting or any of that, and barely any. And these guys are getting 4, you know, because they got.
Yeah, no, look, I agree and I disagree because I think in the long term will just turn into a bad thing because then you're going to need to reduce the activity in the nation. You're going to need to reduce every single shit. You're going to have to deal with all the farmers and they will all cry. Plus, I think the points that you can make during the gathering phase is like, what, max 1 million? That's nothing. The problem comes when it comes to recruiting because we were not far. Like in our case, we were not far from them. And when it was the recruiting phase, they went like up like 2 billion points, and we cannot deal with that.
I understand. I
But
understand that. That's why I was saying like the farming or the building. You got to do anything to get little points, like anything.
yeah, I think it's a long-term negative point.
Can be, but put it this way: these other nations are using it against you. So it's either you get with the program and join it and try to make it more equal, or you just spend more money fighting.
Yeah, that's it. Like we fought 114, and they had 9 inches in, and
Yeah, it's
we
hard.
knew we could have. Hey, well, let's try. We try our way. We don't care if we win or lose, but unless we know we have our nation clean, what we did only like with 2 alliances. So you know what? That's amazing.
Yeah. All right. I think we went through all these. We haven't. Okay. 3-5 did take the win. 3 stars. GG on that one against 171. And we did this one 11-11. They won. Yeah, 587 won that one. Wait, please tell me the same day before and after shit it is. Yeah, 587 still won that one. I think that's about it. Wait. Someone did what I actually hope people do. by recording the battles. I love when people do this. I like watching these. 1 to 11. Wow, that one is eating. Okay. Three to 14.
Long fun.
They're eating. They're gonna eat the 14. Wow. That's a lot of troops being eaten right now. It's that battle's taken on for a long time. Oh, that person should have not went in there. It should have stayed out. Dang.
At least it opened the boxes.
Nah, I think it is like when they were sending, the bar was halfway, but by the time they opened the send, the bar started moving. Ooh, and they stayed in there. Oh no. Oh no. Oh man, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Hey Woody, this was at the end. Basically, it was like that for the last 30 minutes. They just kept they already lost, so they probably just were having fun.
Yeah, they were just playing. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. In frenzy, so this frenzy against 877, they played the way we used to play back in the days. That's why it was so exciting to play them. Literally, they poured it up and they fucking manned up. They got burned. We got burned. Cities, towers, like it was an all out fucking war. It was fun, real fun. But anyways, guys, I'm getting tired, so I'm gonna end the stream.